Okay, I was wrong when I said Horseshoe Bend was the claim to fame for Page, Arizona. It's the Glen Canyon Dam and Lake Powell is just north of there. So I'll get a shot here and we'll come and put this on a different video. The Lake Powell and Horseshoe Bend. Hi, it's Mark. It is March 18th, 2026. We are in Page, Arizona. And this is the Glen Canyon Dam. We're getting over to it here in just a minute. Glen Canyon Dam dams the Colorado River and makes Lake Powell. Now, I haven't gone all the way down to the viewing point. You may have a better view, but I'm not walking all the way down there because there aren't steps. There are steps in some places, but you're walking on this kind of stone, and some of it is angled, some of it has sand on it, so you put your foot on an angled piece of stone that has sand on it and you slip. I can understand that one to put concrete steps down. They could put wooden steps down. They could do something, I would think. But there is a handrail. Now, it is a metal handrail. We're out in Arizona, sun beating down. What do you think happens to that handrail? It gets hot. Again, you do a wooden handrail, wouldn't get as hot. But what do I know? But this is neat. Let's get back over here. You can see the Colorado River down there. And people are getting out on the rocks. But it's beautiful. So this is the walk down. See the angled stone with sand on it, and it gets slippery. I wouldn't advise coming down unless you're going all the way down. Unless you're young, in good shape, or you're a mountain goat. See, these are the steps and they're angled. I've got to grab the handrail. It's hot. You can kind of find a flat spot to put a foot. And then pull yourself up. If you come out here and you want to go down, great. I'm not going all the way down. When we get here, they do have some stone steps. And again, they have gravel and sand all over them. And that's all right. But as you come here, just be prepared for that. Now there is a path over to the Glen Canyon Bridge. It's 1 mile away. And there's the path, and you can walk over there and see the bridge and dam up close. I'm not going to do it. But there are a lot of people that come out and do it because it's a challenge. They're hikers, mountain climbers, rock climbers, mountain goats. And there's Colorado River down there. It's neat. Before I forget, please subscribe, like, make comments, share with your family and friends. Now let's go over to Lake Powell. Okay, this is the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. And we are going to go across the bridge, across the canyon. Not sure I'll be able to get a shot of the dam. I would think so, but I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I'm not big on heights. When I was a kid, they weren't bad. The older I got, the less I liked heights. You're going to come down here, you walk across the bridge and get perfect shots of the dam, and on one side the canyon on the other. And here's the Carl Hayden Visitor Center. If you've been watching my videos, I'm not big on going into visitor centers. But I'm sure they've got a lot of information in there that if they shared it with me, I wouldn't remember it. Hey, there's the bridge we just crossed over. Goes across there. There's the visitor center. There's a parking lot over here. You can get out and take pictures. Across on the other side, there's a parking lot, I think. All right. There's the canyon and the dam. Okay, there's the face of the dam. Look down there.
I've swum in the Amazon and nothing happens. How did your time lapse come out? Look at this frog. It was a waste of time. Eat the mosquito. I do that with my cat. Whenever I see like a mosquito in my apartment.
And here is the back of the dam. Now, if I'd gone into the visitor center, they probably would have told me the correct terminology. But I'm going to call the side that holds the water in the back, and the side that's on the other side is the face. I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. If you don't know and you care, look it up. Okay, we are at the Waweep Overlook, looking back at the dam. And you look up over here, and you see that white rock going up that finger of the lake. That's how low the water level is. It's 170 feet below full pool. Lake Mead is less than 25% full. And they're not expecting much additional water this year because the snow up in the Rockies feed into the Colorado River, which Lake Mead is made by blocking the Colorado River or damming it. Just not much snowpack up there to fill it. That's Waweep Marina. You can get boat tours on the lake. They say the best time to visit is in summer when it's hot, because then the water is warm enough to swim in. Okay, we're down here at the Waweep boat ramp, and they got some big boats. These, of course, are not in the water at the moment, but they're up here in the parking lot. So I figured I'd get a shot of them so you can see the size of some of these boats. Look at that boat compared to a van. Boats compared to that big motorhome. We're driving down to the swim beach. There is swimming, camping, fishing. Motorhomes, boats, all sorts of things out here to do. Water's probably a little cold right now for swimming. This is the middle of March. There's also lodging. There's over there. So a lot of outdoorsy things to do. There's part of them marina down there, and the lake's so low they've had to extend the boat ramps. It's a pretty good walk down to the swimming beach. Imagine what this looks like when it's even just half full or 3/4 full. It hasn't been full since early 1980s. It just keeps getting lower. And this is one of the reservoirs that provides water for the southwestern states: Utah, Arizona, Nevada, California. Of course, you've got Lake Mead over by Las Vegas. That is also a reservoir, and it's in the same condition. We'll drive down into the Wahweap Resort and Marina. Picnic areas everywhere. "14-day parking, no camping." Don't know how much it costs, but you can get a hotel room right on the lake. I think you'd prefer to have one with the lake view as opposed to a parking lot view, but you take what you can get. Looks like a lot of rooms available. Of course, this is the middle of March. So Lake Powell Resorts and Marinas. There's the gas station out here. Looks like it could be a fun place. Now, I'm not really a lake person. I don't water ski, but I do like to drive a speedboat. I always enjoyed doing that. I had a friend back in Kansas that his parents had a houseboat on a lake. They moved from different lakes in Kansas and Missouri. And his brother had a speedboat. So we'd go down and we would camp. His parents would be in the houseboat, be docked. But they liked going down there. And then we'd go out in the speedboat that his brother owned. And this is when I was like 20, early 20s. And it was a good time. Okay, it's kind of rough. I guess they need it rough to be able to pull the boats out and get back up this hill. And there's the lodge with the lake view. Okay, we're going to be wrapping this video up. Not going to go all the way around the lake. That's hundreds of miles. But we're coming back towards the dam. Remember that gray line? That's normal water level. It's 170 feet down. 23% full pool. Alright, and there's the dam over there. And up on the mesa, that's Page, Arizona. It's a nice little town. Please subscribe, like, make comments, share with your family and friends. Thank you.